What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Olivia. Today's video is gonna be extra fun because I'm giving a house update. I haven't done that in a few weeks, I think. A lot of you have been asking for one. I think it's been a couple weeks, and I'm so sorry about that. So we're gonna do a house update. I'm also gonna deep clean our bathroom because it needs to be done in order for us to move in. House update's coming. And then Christmas decor. I'm gonna be taking out our Christmas decor. I'm not gonna be putting anything up today, I don't think, but my mom did bring over a few of our trees and then also a few Christmas buckets of Christmas decor. So I wanna just go through all that, get really excited, get really inspired. And really quick, speaking of Christmas, if you guys haven't checked out my last video, definitely do so, it's a good one. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now, since 2019. Yeah, since 2019 I've been on YouTube. It's crazy. So I've done a lot of Christmas decorating, and I compiled all of my favorite videos from the last few years into one long video. So I decorated up at my mom's house. If you guys have a bigger space, you want some inspiration. Marshall and I have also lived in 2 different apartments together. I've decorated both of those. And so I compiled all of those videos into one long marathon. If you guys want to put that up on your TV while you're decorating or just get a ton of inspiration, check that video out. It's doing really well. So thank you guys if you have watched that. I'll have it linked down below or somewhere up here on the screen. But I think what I'm gonna do is do the house update first because lots of updates to get through. I'm gonna show you everything visually that we've gotten done. And then when I start deep cleaning the bathroom, I'm gonna give you guys more upcoming updates, like things that we're looking forward to in the next few days. And then Christmas decor. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get into the update. First off, can we talk about how excited I get and how out of breath I get because I talk so dang fast. Anyways, let's just get into the elephant in the room, which is our fridge. We got a fridge, and of course our pantry is up. I do wanna preface this, none of our cabinets are attached to the wall yet. Also, none of the doors and drawers on the cabinets are adjusted yet. So you'll see, like on our pantry, nothing's even. Don't worry about it, it's gonna be done. We're just waiting to do it all when everything's been installed so that we don't have to do it multiple times in case things move. So starting here, this is our pantry. We have 3 big drawers here at the bottom. And then on the inside of the pantry, if you open this up, we have 2 more interior drawers. I am so excited to start organizing this, getting our food in here. I cannot wait. And yes, we are gonna be putting handles and pulls on everything. We just haven't picked any out yet, haven't purchased anything. The next update is we have our fridge. I'm gonna try to put this camera down so I can show you guys a better view of this fridge. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and hopefully you can see this okay. So we specifically chose this fridge because I wanted a water feature, ice feature and all that, but I didn't want to have to look at it. I didn't want it taking up a ton of space. And this is the only fridge that we could find that fulfilled all of those needs. I don't think it was necessarily a splurge. I would say it was more of a risk. The brand is Samsung, and it's like 50-50 on reviews, whether or not people love them or hate them. That's why it's a little bit of a risk. We just went for it. We figured, I think it was like $2,700. Yes, it's a lot of money still, but in the scheme of things, the kitchen is so much more expensive. Worst case scenario, we have a fridge in the garage if we have to pull that in here because this bums out on us. And Samsung does nothing for us. We at least have a backup. That's kind of why we decided to go this route. Otherwise, if you guys are in the market for a fridge, everybody was raving about whirlpools. So something to look into if you need a fridge. So we decided to go with a French door. On the right-hand side, if you open this up, we haven't put in all of the shelves yet. The coolest feature about this fridge, so the left side opens up as normal, okay? But it also has a feature that opens up the beverage station. And this also has the same cubbies as that. So if you want to put like energy drinks or waters or whatever up here, you have easy access to it. There's also a automatic refillable pitcher. You can also put like fruit or like cucumber or something to infuse the water with. And then you also have it right here if you need to get water as well. But I love this because it doesn't take up space on the inside. I mean, it does and it doesn't. So a shelf does go here. You can still store stuff. You can store stuff here. I'm gonna try to open them both. There we go. You can see it's just not that big. Typically when you have the water thing in the front, there's like a huge tank that comes and sticks out, and you can't really use this side of the fridge door. So that's why we loved this feature. And then we did go with counter depth fridge. We were gonna do the standard, however, I just didn't want it to stick out a ton. And this fridge is also huge to begin with, and we don't have it pushed all the way back, but it is, I would have been probably a little bit upset if we went with the standard because it does stick out still farther than the cabinets. So just something to think about. But in here, we have a shelf, a couple drawers. Again, we still have to take all of this off. We haven't even turned it on yet. We also have a, I think this is called a snack drawer, I'm not sure. Great for cheese sticks, applesauce. I think you can even fit like cans in here, like pop cans or whatever. And then of course the freezer. And this is where the ice is. It comes with a nugget ice and standard ice. It comes with a little scooper. This also pushes back. It's hard to tell right now because this is where all the containers are. We still have to take everything out, wash it and all that, but we're so excited. I love this fridge. Let me back up so you guys can get a full view. In one of the videos I mentioned we were contemplating going with the white glass front versus the stainless steel, and it was gonna take a little bit longer to get in, and so we just ultimately decided to go ahead and do this one. Down the road, if we want, we can also purchase the white panels and switch these out. That's also a great feature. So yeah, I'm crossing my fingers. We love this fridge. I mean, so far it's so great. Again, we don't have it plugged in or anything, but initial review, love the look of it, love the fit of it, and also Samsung was very quick to deliver it. They were very professional, delivered it right in here. It was great. So on this side, this is our island. It's kind of a mess right now. This section, this is gonna be a lot easier to open when we have handles on it, but we have a small drawer, medium drawer, and then a large drawer. Whereas over by our stove, we have just equal size medium drawers for reference. This cabinet's gonna be our microwave, so we installed the one drawer. We still have to install the shelf. We also have to get a microwave and the trim kit still. We held off on the trim kit because we didn't know what microwave we were gonna buy. And then the trash and recycling drawer. There is another bin that they gave us right there. It still has stuff in it though. This will go right here. This also comes with an interior drawer. I thought this would be perfect for trash bags and stuff. Love that. Our dishwasher is going right here. Marshall is gonna pick that up on the way home from work. I think on Friday, he's just gonna go see what's in stock and find one and pick it up that same day. Our sink is going here. I did put our sink, like a dry fit on it. I think I have a picture or maybe even a small video, I'm not sure. I'll insert that here if I do. But anyways, this is our sink, our farmhouse sink. We do have a grate that goes in there as well, but that's gonna be put on here. Marshall's still working on some of the plumbing. We have a corner cupboard. This does have a Lazy Susan in it, if anyone's curious. On the left and right side of the stove, we did matching sized drawers. I can't remember if these are 24 or 30-inch drawers, all the same size. Of course, our beautiful stove is in the middle. I cannot wait to hook this up and use it. And then on this end, we just did, is this a 15? If these are 30, this is a 24. If this is a 24, this is 15. There we go. Also, don't mind that. These all have soft close drawers and these extra barrier wall things. We don't have them all hooked up, but they are soft close if anyone's curious. And we also, I love these cabinets because on the feet of them, you can screw them up or down to make the cabinets a little bit higher or shorter if needed. And I think we're gonna go and move them up an inch. I like this depth. I feel like it's perfect for Marshall and I. It's also not that much of a difference from the standard height, but I do really like this. And yes, I do know that countertops add like what, an inch, inch and a half. So I think we'll still be okay if we do this height. But yeah, that's our kitchen. And then on this side of the island, we have shallow cabinets. We could have probably gotten away with doing full size, but we do want a foot of overhang for bar stools. And so I think the shallow just worked out a little bit better. Again, nothing's attached yet. These are all soft to close as well. We have shelves that we still have to put in them. But yeah, that is our kitchen. I love it. It's coming together so nicely. We still have to purchase a kitchen faucet and also a pot filler for above here. We're a little torn on the pot filler, or the, excuse me, kitchen faucet situation. So I'm gonna insert a couple pictures here. Maybe you guys can help me vote. So I really like the look of the, oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank. bridge faucets, there we go. So I really like the look of the bridge faucets, and I think that would look so pretty in here. But my only concern is if that's what we choose, that's what we're stuck with. We're stuck with either, they have to drill either 3 or 4 holes depending on the faucet. And down the line, if I ever want to update, am I really gonna still like that style? I'm just struggling with that. I think they're so pretty. If we went with just the single standard one, I feel like I could do gold, I could do black, I could do silver, whereas the bridge faucets, I kind of really only like the gold. So again, that limits our choices. And again, 5 years down the road, am I still gonna like it? I don't know. So I'm struggling. If you guys have an opinion, if you have one of those bridge faucets, or you have an opinion, you've had one of each, you've had experience with one of each, let me know down below in the comments. I would love your input. We haven't decided yet. This is the status of our living room. This couch is not gonna stay like this, but when we put our TV over here, just to get it out of the way, the antenna didn't reach. So we had to put the TV in that corner for right now. You can see all the cords. Marshall's dad did find, I think, a different cord and hooked that up. I'm not sure if it was a little bit longer. Ideally, for now, I wanna put this couch on that back wall to open this space up a lot more. We might have to take a section off just because of the stairs. Not sure yet. This is not the vibe. This is not what I want to go with, but for the time being, this is how it has to be because of the antenna. We could just go without the antenna. We have the PlayStation hooked up so we can get Netflix, Hulu, Disney, all of that. I'm not sure. So working just fine for now. And then we also got our bed moved in. 95% of our stuff is in this house right now. So that makes me so happy. We haven't decided yet which wall our bed's going on yet. Originally, we wanted it on this wall just so I didn't have to walk all the way around the bed, or if that's where Marshall sleeps, he doesn't have to walk around the bed. But when we set it on this wall, it was kind of covering some of the window. If we have it on this wall, the downside is, again, you have to walk around the bed. So pros and cons to each. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, but we do have a lot more space in here than I was thinking. We can fit both of our nightstands and still have enough room. If we had it on this side, we could obviously have larger nightstands. And this is the status of our closet. We still need to get a clothing rod in here. This is very much a work in progress. We still have a long ways to go, but this is our spare bedroom with all of our belongings. I'm not kidding. Pretty much everything we own fits in here besides our big furniture pieces. So crazy, but this is gonna be my office one day. And then the bathroom, this is what we have to clean. I don't know if I've shared this officially. I think I maybe did in the very first video when I announced that we had a home. But since then, we haven't really done anything, and we're not planning to do anything right now. Maybe that's a winter project for Marshall. I'm not sure. But we just knew we weren't gonna have time to do every single thing in this house before we wanted to move in, and clearly we still have a long ways to go. So I'm glad we didn't really touch this, but it does really need to be deep cleaned in order for us to be able to use this space. If you guys watched any of my other update videos, you'll know that we took out that front closet, so that's kind of why this is unfinished at the moment. Today's video is a long one, so I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I could have broken this up and made 3 separate videos, a house update, a bathroom deep cleaning video, and then of course Christmas decor. But sometimes it's fun to get a little bit of everything. So next up is to deep clean this bathroom. As I mentioned, this bathroom will eventually be upgraded, but there's only so much time in a day, a week, even a year, and other parts of our home just came more of a priority than this bathroom. And it has not really been touched at all since the start of these renovations. So it is pretty gross, for lack of a better word. Gross is the best thing I can come up with. There is just layers and layers of dirt and dust, and it's just so disgusting in here. It needs to be deep cleaned like 10 times. I did have Marshall take the toilet seat off so I could make sure I could wipe it down every single inch of this toilet. And thankfully, with a lot of bleach and Clorox wipes, it came to be pretty clean. I eventually scrubbed the toilet seat, which you guys will see here. And after I did it, I just told Marshall when he goes to Lowe's to pick up the dishwasher, he just needs to get a new toilet seat as well. I'm sure it would be fine. I did clean it really well, but I think I would be more comfortable with a new clean toilet seat, and they're also not that much money.
Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes, round and round.
While I clean up this bathroom, I'm just going to talk a little bit about our plans for in here and what we plan to do now versus what we plan to do a little bit later. So the majority of this bathroom update is going to happen maybe this winter, maybe next summer. I'm not entirely sure yet, but for now, one day soon, I do want to come in here and paint these walls. I'm just going to stick with the same extra white Sherwin-Williams on the ceilings and then do the walls in the alabaster white. That is the same color that the rest of our house is in, and I love it. We are not touching the floor right now. There is linoleum on it, and yes, there is a patch missing where we took that closet out, but it is what it is. I'm just going to try to scrub these as best that I can, and we're going to live with it for now. They do just fine. We're also going to live with the shower and the vanity. I think we will replace the mirror and the light fixtures though, and then also the shower head. Those are all pretty inexpensive updates, and I think it'll make this space feel a little bit more homey.
Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering her faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather sit with me?
Eventually down the line, we are a little bit torn here. If you guys have an opinion once I share this, let me know down below in the comments. So we either want to move the tub and shower to that back wall with the window on it and do like just a big, huge tiled walk-in shower. I love that idea. But the more and more I think about it, or if I share it with like family, we get a lot of input about maybe we should have a tub. So now we're thinking maybe we should keep the current layout, stick with a tub and shower. We could do a nice tub and maybe tile work if we wanted to upgrade it a little bit. Because if we have kids one day, they will need a place to bathe. Yes, we do have a nice big farmhouse sink, but that only works for so long. And I just don't know if we're going to be adding in a bathroom downstairs within the next few years, or at that point when we have kids that need to take a bath. So I'm just a little bit torn. I would love the walk-in shower. Marshall and I would love it, but I think in the long run, it maybe makes sense to have a tub. We're not sure yet. So if you guys have any comments or opinions, comment them down below. I do also like the idea of having a double vanity, and if we kept the current layout and did a tub with the tile, we could have a double vanity in here because we took that closet out. So very many options, and we're still a little bit undecided, and thankfully we do still have a lot of time.
It's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know.
A few other exciting home updates. Everybody cross your fingers. The weekend that you guys are watching this video, crossing our fingers again, hopefully Marshall and I will be officially moving into this house. Yes, you heard that correctly. So while I was cleaning the bathroom this specific night, Marshall was in the kitchen. He was installing the rest of the water lines. He hooked up our fridge, and the water has officially been turned on. So we can wash clothes if we want, shower. The only thing is the kitchen sink is not installed yet. And that could be a few weeks. We're not entirely sure. However, we do have a utility sink in the basement if we need to do dishes. And like I mentioned at the very beginning, Marshall is going to be hopefully picking up a dishwasher this weekend as well. So once we get that installed, everything will be up and running. It's just we won't have a kitchen sink, which I think it will be a bummer, but I think we'll be able to make it work if we want to. We also do not have countertops yet, and we kind of have to wait to order those until the kitchen is all permanently set in place and we know nothing's going to have to be shifted, because once they come to measure it, that's it. We can't move anything. So we have to wait until we get these cabinets installed exactly where we want them to. Hopefully that's done within the next week. Then we can maybe get somebody out here to do measurements on countertops, and hopefully we can pick those out and get them installed here within the next month.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you find.
Also, I'm going to take a quick second to remind you guys that over on Instagram, since August, I have been posting daily games and fun activities over on my Instagram. August, I did fall-related content. October was mostly related to Halloween, and now November and December, minus the week of Thanksgiving. All of those 2 months are Christmas, and more Christmas. I did a giveaway last month. I do plan to do more over November and December. So if you guys want to take part in any of that, feel free to give me a follow over on Instagram. My handle is olivia.n.sward, and I'll have my handle up here on the screen as well.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling. Now who is to
I forgot how much work it was to actually deep clean, but then again, I've never had to deep clean something like this extremely dirty before. Don't worry, I do plan to do this same exact deep cleaning again and again and again because I feel like I barely scratched the surface, although I also at the same time just, man, I'm exhausted after doing this. And the more and more I deep clean in here, I feel like the more I'll just feel like it's actually getting clean. Yes, it was very dirty. It needs to be cleaned many, many times, but I can only do so much in one day. So over on Instagram, I'm part of the group. I feel like you're either 50-50, whether or not you like just the classic still photos or if you're in the videos and reels. And I am very much part of the group that misses all of those still photos. No videos, no reels, just photos. I miss that so much. And for the past year, I haven't put that much effort into sharing photos on Instagram because they don't really do much. It's just, you plan something out to take a nice photo and that's it. You share it. It doesn't go anywhere. You don't get any engagement. You don't, it's not seen by anyone. It's just kind of, you share a photo and that's it. And I'm just not into recreating dances. I'm not into lip syncing. I'm just now trying out like how to create reels and TikToks. It's just so difficult for me. I don't know what I'm missing, but I would love to know what you guys think of Instagram these days. Do you miss the photo sharing? Do you like the reels? Do you create reels yourself? I know over time, if I practice and the more and more reels I share, I know I'll get better and better, but it's still so intimidating and it's still very difficult for some reason. I feel like, I don't know why I can't just catch on. When I started doing YouTube videos, I feel like it was so easy to edit and I didn't really know what I was doing. But for some reason, TikToks and reels, a little more tricky for me. It's just not something I'm used to. I will say though, I have started to create like very short videos. When I post a new YouTube video, it kind of goes live and then I do share a smaller version. I do it on YouTube Shorts. I also share it over on Instagram during the reels, and then I'm starting to do it on TikTok as well, just kind of recapping what's in the videos that I shared that day. I also shared a fun Christmas one. Not my best, but I'm trying. And I'm also trying to figure out what direction I want to go in. I could do, those ASMR cleaning videos, those restocking videos. I feel like there's just a lot of fun cleaning related videos. I could also do a lot of fun house update reels, but I don't even know where to start. It's all overwhelming. And it's, again, intimidating. So if you guys feel the same way, I would love to know down below in the comments what your thoughts are.
I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't want to get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the open kind of new way?
Back when Marsh and I lived in our last apartment, so I would love to buy different cleaning products and different cleaning gadgets to kind of test out. And one of my favorite finds was this electric spin brush, still one of my favorite cleaning gadgets. This thing gets in all the nooks and crannies. It really cleans out all of the gunk, and it worked perfect for the rim of this sink and the spout. It was awesome. It cleaned it perfectly. And I got mine on Amazon. It still works great. I've had it for over a year. This would be a great Christmas gift or even a stocking stuffer because it's super affordable. So if you're interested, I'll have the link to it down below in my description box. As a reminder, it is through my Amazon storefront. So if you do purchase using my link down in the description box, I do make a small commission, which is always appreciated, but it's never expected. My Amazon storefront is a place where I just can link all of my favorite Amazon items, whether it's cleaning, home decor, organization, whatever. It just makes it super easy to share all in one place. Like I said, I do get a small commission if you shop through my link, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. This tub scrubber is another amazing Amazon find. I absolutely love it, especially for like quick weekly tub and shower cleans just to stay on top of it. I used to dread cleaning the shower because of the effort that it took, but once I had this thing, it solved all my problems. It has an extendable arm to help you reach everything. Clearly, today's tub is well past the point of no return, so I do need to give it a lot of extra elbow grease, but normally on a clean tub or just like something that you're trying to maintain, this would be perfect, super affordable, and again from Amazon, and it would make a great Christmas gift. I'll have the link down below in the description box.
Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday.
And now onto the floors. Of course, I swept up all of the dirt and dust and everything. And then unfortunately, since the water had just been turned on this day, and it's been shut off for a while, the hot water tanks were not running. Therefore, we only had cold water, which is fine. I'm going to deal with it. I feel like a quick mop with cold water is better than not mopping at this point. And I know I need to do this a few more times anyways over the next few days. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Also, if any of you guys are new here and you want to catch up on any of our past home renovation update videos, I'm going to link my full home playlist down below. I did share a video a while ago about the before and after photos of this home, and I cannot wait to film another updated version when we get it all done. Also, if you check out our very first home purchase announcement video, I kind of share that this is a very special home to us, very special piece of land. I go into all the details. If you guys are curious or you haven't watched all of those, again, that full playlist will be linked down below in my description box.
It's 4 a.m. I'm not even tired. We're in your car. We can drive away. Oh yeah. We're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there. We can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go.
All right, it is finally time for some Christmas decor, and I'm so excited. So I brought up 2 bins. If you guys don't know, if you're new around here, so Marshall and I, we used to live in an apartment. We didn't have a ton of storage, so my mom was kind enough to store all of our like seasonal decor, bins and everything, our 2 Christmas trees, all of that in her garage, which is awesome. And now that we own our own house and it's time to decorate for Christmas, she started to bring over some of those bins. I was thinking all day, maybe I should set up one of my trees because I feel like that would really put me in the Christmas spirit. But after deep cleaning that bathroom, you guys, I am exhausted. So I'm just bringing the 2 bins upstairs just to kind of go through them, look to see what I have. Like I said, I still have more bins at my mom's house, and she is going to be bringing more of them on Saturday this weekend. So I can go through them. She also has the ornaments. She brought the 2 trees over, but I still need the ornaments to be able to decorate. So really, really looking forward to having the rest of my Christmas decor so I can go through it. I decided to go ahead and straighten up our couch just so I could swap out the blankets. I love, love, love Christmas time. I say that every single year, but it just makes me so happy and just so excited for all of the fun activities. I love this time of year. Everybody is in such a great mood. It's just my absolute favorite time of year, and I cannot wait for more snow. Living in Minnesota during Christmas time is the absolute best. Also, all 3 of these red blankets that I'm pulling out from here are from HomeGoods. Over the last few years, I typically have a blanket ladder when all of my stuff is together. So I have a blanket ladder, one typically goes on there, one of these red blankets goes on our bed, and then of course one on our couch. But since only our couch is set up right now, that's kind of where they're all going for the moment. I would also love to know if any of you guys have decorated for Christmas yet, or when you plan on decorating. I'm going to be a little bit later than this year than normal just because of all of these house renovations and not being moved in quite yet. So hopefully within the next week or 2, I can start decorating and get those videos up for you guys to share some Christmas decorating inspiration. And I think this year, instead of a dedicated tree decorating video, I'm just going to share it all in one, like a whole Christmas decorate. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I also do want to get to my mom's house and maybe set up her tree and help her decorate. So maybe I could do that separately because she has a different tree than I do, and, you know, a little bit different decoration. So that might be fun way to switch it up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But that is going to wrap up today's Christmas decor clean with me, with an added bonus of a house update. So random, I know, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you made it until the end. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Lots of fun Christmas related content coming up, but I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to see you all back here very soon. Bye, you guys.